Hello, everybody. Welcome back on the live stream. Today, we're going to discuss about integration and payment integration. So I have with me Sebastian and Mark from Anyday and Quickpay. We're going to do a quick introduction, and then we're going to discuss payment system and Crystallize. Welcome, guys.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Mark. I work for Quickpay, a payment service provider. Today, we will try to entertain you with how Quickpay can help your web shop grow together with Crystallize. And we have a short presentation for you, and we're more than happy to take any questions afterwards through email. So yeah, we look forward to presenting for you.
Yes, I'm Sebastian, the Sebastian, and Sebastian. We both are Sebastians here, but I'm working from with Anyday. Mainly, it's a split payment product, but on the other side, we are partnered with Quickpay and Mark here. On the pay side, with the Visa, Mastercard acquiring and the mobile payments, and it's a lot of fun with the payments, and we hope that we can save on your fees at least, and maybe bring some interesting payment options as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much to be with us. So I'm Sebastian, CTO at Crystallize. And if you don't know Crystallize, let's do a quick overview of what it is before to jump into what is Quickpay and Anyday and how they can fit and how all our product can fit together. So I'm going to share my screen. All right. So Crystallize is an headless commerce for product storyteller. What does that mean? That means it is a backend as a service, kind of, that is going to take care of your backend in terms of e-commerce capability. So we are providing many things from the catalog to the asset organizer and also to the order management system. So how does it look? You have a UI where you can create your catalog, your components, your shapes. You build the catalog that you want. So let me show you, for instance, this is how it looks. So we're trying to make the UI kind of sexy for your marketing team. And I think we do succeed to do that. Thank you, Didrik, if you're watching, and all the teams. And yeah, so you can build the catalog, you have topics, you have the grids, you have the asset organizer where you can, organize everything that you want, tag your images, we have focal point, system of price list. So it's a fully featured e-commerce platform where you get this UI and your developers, they get access to all those data in a very powerful way using GraphQL API that is really fast and really easy to use. So in a sense, this is what is Crystallize. And today, when you're building an application, when you're building an e-commerce application, you are probably going to look at Jamstack or headless architecture. It means that you're going to have to decide to use different components, different services, the best of breed. So yes, you have this part for the e-commerce, you have Crystallize, but what about the payment, right? So Crystallize is not handling payment at all. We are integrating with the best of the payment system, and this is what we're going to discuss today, how to integrate a payment system into Crystallize, because indeed, Crystallize is headless, so we need another headless service system to manage the payment. And this is what we're going to demo after that we learn a little bit more about Quickpay and Anyday. So I'm going to leave it to you, Mark, and stop my screen share.
Thank you. I'll try to take over here, and thank you for the smooth transition. Hopefully, my screen will start sharing in a minute or so, and then we'll start to talk a bit about Quickpay. I'll try to do it nice and short, so you can also shoot all your questions towards me to get more specific answers for your questions and your thoughts about Quickpay. But in reality, Quickpay is a payment service provider that provides you as a web shop with all kinds of payment methods. So whatever you need, we should more or less have it. And if not, we should also be more than happy to build it at some point. So we'll see. And the thing about Quickpay is we're built for the small, medium segment. So this is what our product catalog is designed for, and this is what we're aiming towards. So this is also why whenever I introduce people to Quickpay, I start telling about our amazing customer support, because this is usually the standout factor for a Quickpay, that we don't operate with phone queues or anything. We do have customer support that's open directly through phone from 9 to 7 on business days, and even a couple of hours on Saturdays. We also, of course, have email support, but generally that you can call Quickpay with all sorts of questions, both technical and non-technical. We believe that's very nice and something we really value. Secondly, another thing to showcase that we are really about the small medium segment. We offer something we believe is quite unique. We offer that you can get an account instantly. So we don't have to check everything you pass on to us, even when your creativity is sparkling on a Friday night and you figure out you want to set up a web shop or similar. You can get going with Quickpay. Of course, you'll be quite limited in the beginning. We do have compliance checks we need to do, but I think you get that. But in reality, you can get up and running on a Friday evening, process a couple of payments. We offer you direct access to Visa, to MasterCard, and then Apple Pay and Google Pay. In reality, you can also access a lot of other payment methods instantly, but those are the most common ones. So those are the ones that I'll stick with for now. But the idea is you can get up and running even on a Friday night when creativity sparks, so you don't have to wait. You can also get an account up and running tomorrow and then not start processing payments up until you're ready, so you can just play around with it. We think that's quite unique for us and something we hope you'll as well enjoy. So just to go quite deep on payment methods, we'll start with the most common ones, the ones that basically no matter where you are, you'll be able to use. That's regular card payments. So right now we're just showcasing Visa and MasterCard basically, and that is more than 8 out of 10 payments in Europe these days. So of course we offer that, and that's also something you'll be able to get instantly when you sign up with Quickpay. So of course that's also something we offer. Going a bit forward, we do also offer some mobile payment methods, because I think that's also what we see today. We see that the cardholders, the customers, your customers, everyone is not only going on a shopping from their regular desktop, they also shop from either their phone or from their tablet device. So we offer different kind of mobile payment methods to ensure you don't have to dot in 16 digits for a card number or a CVV code or similar. We do offer these who are more or less one-click payments, and we do believe this is really a conversion optimization or a possibility to optimize on conversion rate. So this is something we really recommend. And today we have showcased you mobile pay, which is a Danish and Finnish payment method where adoption rate is quite huge. And then we also have the Norwegian one, which is Vipps. But we also have more global ones, which is Apple Pay and Google Pay, which are also the ones that loops in this GIF we've made here. We also offer a couple of other kind of payment methods. Split payment methods is something which we as a payment service provider really seeing starting to take off, has been taking off, of course, for some years. We do offer the global one, Klarna. We do offer a different couple as well, but I think the standout for us is Anyday these days, and this is also why we brought Sebastian from Anyday. So Sebastian will just use a couple of minutes to entertain us about Anyday.
Of course, now Anyday in the split payment regards. We launched about 3 years ago, and I just have seen explosive growth, and there's been a lot of fun things happening there, especially in Denmark, which is the main country and where we are live. It's possible if you are an international company selling to Denmark to provide you this solution, but only if you sell to Denmark. There is where we have our clients, our shoppers, and where the product has really done well. And the reasoning for it is that it is a split payment, split in 4 installments, where the customer split it up 4 times, 25% in checkout, and then get automatically deducted. But we changed the way that many times is a hidden fee or different things for the end consumer. But we totally erased that and have a very upfront pricing in those regards to make it more of a, not the split payment you do with a pizza or burger, but what you do maybe for a Christmas shopping and you need some golf equipment, and then you buy shorts and you maybe buy a golf bag as well. So for the shopper, just to make it more simple and more freedom in the economy without making an unnecessary purchase. And then for the merchant, of course, having a solution like this makes it possible to increase the basket size, where we're seeing a 40% growth on average, with not in total, of course, but with our solution. So the purchases that come in Anyday should be 40% higher, at least on average. And then also that it converts a bit more. Maybe you get a few more sales, especially with Quickpay and the VIPs and the mobile payments increase it massively, but also with the split payment. Of course, depending on which product you have and so on. And the last thing is that we have a shopper view for the shoppers, both in an app and also in the site, where we have well over now just in Denmark 60,000, which is growing all the time. And you also get that exposure. And if you want, you can get exposed in the newsletters over email. And in reality, for you as a merchant, we want to provide to give you more transactions and also give you a higher average transaction. So that's the main focus there. And of course, with the Quickpay and Pay side, it's very interesting with trying to negotiate the fees as low as possible, where it's a win-win for everyone. And of course, deliver the mobile payments and Klarna if you're international. So that is the main things with Anyday Quickpay, I would say.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'll agree to that. I think speaking about the fees, that's of course something we need to figure out. But yeah, generally we should be quite competitive when it comes to pricing on Quickpay and on Anyday. So hopefully we'll also be able to save you as a merchant a few cents on your payment costs. Sebastian, is it okay that I move on from this slide?
Sure.
Yep.
Great. So we just have a couple of slides left of what I really want to tell you about Quickpay. So one of the good things about Crystallize as a headless product is that we now as well can utilize a lot of Quickpay's different features. In example, this one, which we're quite keen on, of course, as it often is with also a headless product. Or a headless CMS, you really need you do need some technical capabilities to do more of the advanced stuff. It's the same here with Quickpay. So this is not something necessarily everyone will be able to do. But if you have just 10% of technical skills, you should be able to do so, or at least you should be able to get hold of someone who can do this. But so of course we offer a standard payment window, which I think we'll also be able to see later on in a short demo. But of course, you also can create your own payment window that fits to your store. So you can create it how you feel like it. You can prioritize the different payment methods how you feel like it. And we do think this is also something that should be good for you as a merchant. So, in example, maybe in some countries you want to prioritize Anyday as the primary payment method. In some countries it'll be Apple Pay, or maybe on certain devices it'll be Apple or Google Pay. So this is something that really can improve your payment window and payment experience for your customers. In relation to payment acceptance, once again, this is also not necessarily something out of the standard package from Quickpay. Everything here is included, but not necessarily that many merchant uses this. But if you have more advanced needs, in example, if you have your own app, you can integrate Quickpay directly in the app as well, or in the mobile view. We do have an SDK, but we also operate so you can use payment links or even create a virtual terminal. Yeah, and finally, we do offer a redirect and even an overlay, maybe in an iframe that could fit your specific scenario. So this is something we offer without necessarily any additional costs. So this is something, if you need it, you can use it. It's directly available for you in the Quickpay Manager. Sorry, I think I went to the final slide.
No, that's fine. We're gonna go to the question afterward, right? But yeah,
Yes.
I think it's great, and I see in my mind 2 words are coming now. It's simplicity and non-opinionated stuff, and this is really similar to what we're trying to achieve with Crystallize. We want to make it simple for people to use, but we don't want to have strong opinion on how they do that. So, right, you can use a simplistic way of doing the redirect, or you can integrate in an iframe, or you can do something a little bit more customized so you are really unique. This is up to you. But what is important is first time to success, right? This is a term that I love to use because it's so true. We need the first time to success to be awesome. We need that to be awesome. So this is what we've achieved in this collaboration together. And now I propose that we do a quick demo of an integration of Crystallize and Quickpay, right? You want to do that, guys? So you don't hesitate if you have
Yes.
any question, right? In the middle. So share my screen. So first, a little bit of context for this demo. So this is the tenant that we're going to use to demo you the integration. So this is one more reason for me here to show you some of the UI of Crystallize. This is a simple product with different variants. You can edit the variant in different ways. You have the pretty view, the nerdy view, and you have the developer's view as well. I feel like the tool that we're building is also very nice for the developer because they have access to whatever they need really, really quickly. So this is pretty cool. So this is the tenant that we're going to use. And we're going to push an order into Crystallize and see what's going on. All right. So Crystallize is headless. So by itself, it's not opinionated. So to do the front end, you have to build the front end yourself, right? And you have to fetch the data from Crystallize and display them wherever you want to display them. And to optimize your first time to success and to make you comfortable playing with the solution, we are providing an open source boilerplate that is fully loaded of features and that is fully functional, open source, and free to use. And this is what it is. So this is a boilerplate that is tapping into this tenant, and this is with this data that we are going to build the cart and pay using Quickpay. So here I'm just showing off the boilerplate, but yeah, you have the search, you have the story, you have the promotion, you have this, which is kind of cool, where you can add many things to your cart at once. I mean, and again, you can just download that, and we're going to do it to show you how quick it is to install this boilerplate on top of Crystallize and Quickpay. But first, let's go through the demo. I have a cart. I have some information. I have the voucher. I was talking about the price list, but we have also the voucher. This is just a feature on top of Crystallize. And I can go to the checkout. I can decide if it's a guest checkout. We're going to make it simple. That's going to be guest checkout. I filled some dummy data already. And then I can go next and I can decide to pay it. Again, this is just the front end. You decide, you can change everything that you want. You just have to install this boilerplate and start coding. We're going to see a little bit of code right after this. And then here it's the fake payment system that we provide by default, and you can enable Quickpay. When you click on Quickpay, it's simple. This is what I like with Quickpay. It's you get a link, you redirect a user somewhere, you pay. So I have another screen hidden where I'm going to put some fake credit card information. Don't try that. It's not going to work. To buy you the last whatever you want to buy. 2024, I guess. 1, 2, 3. So then you pay, you wait, you are redirected back to the shop. And behind the scene, Quickpay is going to call you some kind of callback, or you can call it a webhook, to say, okay, this payment is successful or this payment is not successful. And based on that, we push the order to Crystallize. Cart is placed, order will be there in a minute. I can already go there and check this order in the order part of Crystallize. You see, I can go there and I see that I have a fully loaded order that has been filled out for me, of course, part of the development, part of the boilerplate. We're going to see that in a minute. And yeah, with some Quickpay information here. So when you go back to your Quickpay manager, you can have the references and you know what happened. See, it's simple, it's quick for everyone, and this is what is kind of cool about it. How does it look? Well, installation of the boilerplate, if you want to use that boilerplate, it's documented. So you have on crystallize.com all the documentation on how to install the boilerplate, how it is working. We've done a lot of live stream about it as well. So feel free to go there and check. And we also have the Quickpay integration part. So to speed up even more, even if it's already simple and Quickpay has its own SDK, we built something on top of that to make it even simpler to integrate with Crystallize. So this is the documentation about this. And let me show you a little bit of code to show you how it looks like. So basically, you pick the payment that you want. And on Quickpay, it's simple as rendering the button. So here, I'm not going to go into too much detail. What I want to show you is what is a Quickpay integration compared to others that may be a little bit more complex. It's first, you initiate the payment system with a good API key and credential. You get back a link. That's it. That's pretty much it. So it's like 10 lines, 20 lines of code to get that link, redirect the user. And when Quickpay is, when the payment is done, then you get a call back from Quickpay where you can push your order into Crystallize. And once again, this is really simple. Part of the SDK that we provide on top of Crystallize/Quickpay, it's like 10 lines of code to push the order into Crystallize. So this is definitely the integration. This is what I wanted to show you. First, I'm going to look at my guest and see if you have any question about that. Are you muted, Mark?
Yeah, I seem to have been muted. Sorry, but yeah, it looks very simple. Yeah, looks very good. I think question-wise, how does it, like, should I, as a web shop utilizing Quickpay and Crystallize, should I go and add new payment methods directly in the Quickpay UI, or where should I handle it? Should I do something from the Crystallize end?
Oh, it's a very good question. So, and that's good transition to the last part I'm going to show. I thought the first question could have been, yeah, how do I start? But I keep that question for
Sorry.
And so yeah, there is no such concept of adding a payment method in Crystallize, because once again, it's completely headless. Crystallize provides you API on which you can get data, but also push data. And part of what is an order inside the order structure, the order component, what you need to provide when you are calling the API, when you want to push an order, part of it is a payment structure, which is agnostic completely. And you can pass the payment method, Quickpay payment ID. It could be anything that you want, anything. It could be definitely anything. So there is no such a thing to add on top of Crystallize. You just need to do the integration because it's headless, it's Jamstack. You connect to the service on which you want to do the payment, Quickpay, and you push the data to Crystallize. And that's pretty much it. This is how it works, and this is the beauty of those headless architecture. I hope it answers your question.
Absolutely, thank you.
So, Sebastian, question? No.
At this moment, I just got mesmerized in the talk. So it looks very nice. It looks very nice.
Awesome. So I have a question. How do you start? First time to success, right? It should be easy to start. It should be easy to start your shop. So first, you will at least need to do something that might be slower than the last part I'm going to show. It's to create an account on Crystallize and create an account on Quickpay, because you're going to need some credential to use the service. This is the things that you need to do. So you can go there. I'm not going to show that. But then you have a shop. I mean, you have the Crystallize, you have the catalog system. You can start creating your product and stuff. You have the payment system ready. you want to start developing and doing stuff. We have also simplified the installation process. So you can get this boilerplate. You don't have to go into the code and read the documentation. I mean, you should do that. But if you want to have the first time to success, if you want to feel the product and try, it should be even simpler. And it is. So in the documentation here, you're going to find a line that is going to help you install the project. So I'm going to copy paste that line and do it live with you. I'm going to install that boilerplate on top of Crystallize, and we're going to name it Live Demo Quickpay. So when I do that, the system is going to ask me, what do you want to install? So far, the last one fully featured is only the Furniture Remix boilerplate, but we are going to add others. For instance, the Next.js is coming. Then you need to decide which Crystallize account you want to use. Here, I'm going to make it simple and use the one that we've used together. So I don't create a new one. But if you want to create a new one, you can do it right from here. Then that's it. You hit enter, you wait, you get a coffee. It's not even, it's going to be faster than brewing a coffee. So you just wait a little bit. Then everything is downloaded, installed in the folder that we've decided together. So I'm going to go into that folder and follow the guide here. Boom, boom. And that's it. As a developer, I have a fully functional project that is running on my local that I can completely tweak. I can add anything I want, change anything I want. That's it. That's pretty much it. This is the only thing I wanted to show you. Now, it is my project. You can start coding. You can start enabling Quickpay and changing the UI if you want, changing the flow of the checkout process if you want, etc., etc. That's it for my for my demo. Of course, yeah, all the documentation in there, including Crystallize and Quickpay / Anyday. It's really well documented. So yeah, go try it.
Thank you for asking the questions yourself to show how to get started. I think that's very good. But I think that also leads me to the slide that I kind of teased for before, because maybe at the end of this slideshow, we'd like to say that we're open for questions. So yeah, I think here should be a couple of email addresses, one from each. So please feel free to direct your question to the one who you think can help you. I think both Anyday Sebastian and Crystallize Sebastian can help you with the likes of a lot of things. So can I, maybe not a lot with the Crystallize things, but if you have anything payment related, of course, just shoot it to me and to Anyday Sebastian. But yeah, we should be here to help. So don't hesitate reaching out.
Yep, and you have the Slack community as well for Crystallize, and we can also route you to Quickpay / Anyday, of course, and we'll be happy to do that. All right, so I think it's time to wrap up the live stream. We're on time. Everything's perfect. Thank you very much, Mark and Sebastian, to be here, and talk to you soon, because we're not done. We can maybe one day integrate split payment of Anyday into this boilerplate. I'm sure that would be a good idea at some point. So who knows? Let's see. Or maybe someone want to do that. Remember, it's open source, so anyone can do that. So if behind your screen you want to start contributing to the boilerplate to make that integration, feel free to do that. Thank you very much, everybody. See you soon.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. It was great fun. Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao.